But first, let's turn it over to Anna Olfelt with City by City.
A unique Santa meet and greet is returning to the Twin Ports for another year, and families up on the Iron Range will be treated to a free skating event in a few weeks. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We'll start in Cloquet, where the library is reminding folks of their holiday hours next week. The library will be closed Wednesday and Thursday for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. They are set to reopen the day after Christmas, December 26th, starting at 9:30 a.m. The Cloquet Public Library wishes everybody a happy and safe holiday season. Next, we'll stop in Eveleth, where the Eveleth Elks Lodge is hosting a family skating event in a few weeks. That will be slated for Tuesday, December 30th, starting at 3:30 p.m. Guests can head to the Eveleth Hippodrome for an afternoon of free ice skating. There will also be complimentary snacks courtesy of the VFW. The family skating event is open to all ages. We'll end in Duluth, where the Great Lakes Aquarium is welcoming Santa once more this weekend. He returns as a volunteer scuba diver and will be checking his list twice to see which fish made the nice list. You can see Scuba Santa at 2 shows this coming weekend. They'll be on Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 11:30 a.m. Standard admission and parking rates will apply for both of these events. Everyone is welcome to attend. There's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about? Send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city. In the studio, Anna Olfelt, Northern News Now.